Heyo, DawnHawkDown Here, coming at you from the tubes for you. And, sorry about the long wait on this episode. I've been dealing with some medical issues and depression and just too lazy to figure out how to do voiceover until just now. Today, actually. So, let's look at the team. Let's talk to little Cynthia here. She seems happy to go in. We'll go see how Jasmine and Amphi are doing up on the Lighthouse. But first, let's look at our team. We haven't seen them in a while. First, we got Cynthia and Glenn at our lowest levels of 20. Sal at our highest at 24. Kai and Gabe tying at 23. And Ryan at 22. So, we're gonna lead with Cynthia to get her some levels and probably switch into Glenn when we can to raise his levels. And, yeah, let's go in. Alright, so we can't go up the elevator because the door is blocked and locked. Jasmine, unlocks it so we can use the elevator. For some reason, we're talking to the sailor for no reason. He doesn't do anything, so I'm not gonna bother reading it. But, up we go! Our first gentleman trainer either has a Noctowl or a Growlithe normally, but it's a randomizer! Who is he gonna have? This is no place for playing. Battle start. And it looks like he only has one Pokemon, and that Pokemon is Turtwig. So we immediately have to switch out from Cynthia because this is going to be a slow fight if we don't. Grass on grass. So I ponder it for a while. We can't go into Glenn because Turtwig is not part poison, which would be Glenn would be super effective against. We're not going to go into Sal because he is the highest level on the team. We don't want to give him XP right away. We, for some reason, go into Gabe. Even though he's super affected by any of Turtwig's grass-type moves, which it does not use. It uses Bite. In return, we use our Blast of Dragon Rage. Will it work? Will it not work? Well, let's find out. And barely. Gets it into the yellow, we get bit again for almost half of our HP. We go again for a tackle, which doesn't quite make it. Turtwig's raising its defense and attack by lowering its speed. If it was a ghost, it would be inflicting a curse on us, lowering our HP. And it's trainer fuller stories. So our tackle does diddly squat, but our Dragon Rage almost does it. He gets one more curse off, but we're gonna... Let's see, what do we do next? We send Tom because we don't think Tackle is gonna quite kick it, but it's finally done. And that is the only Pokemon this gent has. Ah, I see we have a butt-ton of money. And I believe Mom will be calling us now after we get out of conversation with this gentleman who wants our phone number, but is not giving us anything in return other than his own number. Which we're going to ignore both of them, Mother and the gentleman, and go straight into a fight with the Sailorman after we switch to Glenn, because... Did Cynthia grow a level? I don't remember. Anyway, this sailor should have water type, but randomizer, who knows? I swear I'm not gonna keep saying that. And battle start. So this Sailorman's has two Pokemon, and he sends out the exact opposite of a water type, a rock type. So we totally could have kept Cynthia in. And for whatever reason, we don't send her in. After looking over the moves Glenn has, we send in Kai. Which I guess, yeah, she can do the job, but she's also level 23. I think we switch her in because Graveler can explode, and if he does, Kai could probably take an explosion. But the rain starts, and we hit it with, I'm guessing, a surf. Yeah, surf. Surf, muddy water, same difference. Both get the job done. That's a dead wet Graveler. And next up, Glenn grows to level 21 and wants to learn Magical Leaf, which we ponder about trying to get rid of Double Team or Teleport. Teleport is useful. We check the stats, accuracy is a non-issue, and we ultimately get rid of Double Team. Poof! We have Magical Leaf, on the roster, and rain continues to fall. And his next Pokemon is a Stunky, which we again don't go into Glen for because Stunky is also Dark type along with Poison. So we go into our little dragon Gabe, who immediately blasts out a Dragon Rage. Nah, never mind, I lied. He goes for the Sand Tomb, which pretty much does it, but whatever Stunky is trying to do to us is not working. It fails twice, as you'll see. Did I pre-watch some of this video? Yeah, a little bit. I actually pre-watched a good chunk. I mean, I skimmed through it. But we defeat him, get a good chunk of money, and Glenn is trying to evolve. We don't want that to happen yet, because we want him to learn a big boy, powerful psychic move before he evolves into Curlia, which he can learn at a lot lower level. So this guy also wants to swap phone numbers. We don't want that. Is Mom also calling us again? And we switch back to Cyndia, because Cyndia still has yet to get a level. But Glenn did, so that's cool. And any minute now, we go up that ladder. We're going to heal Gabe first. Alright, Gabe's all set. And off we go. Up to the next trainer, which looks like a bird keeper, but who knows? Let's see what he has. But first, we're gonna try to see if that's a door, and then accidentally go down the ladder, because controls are dumb. Nah, I'm just dumb. So we go into a fight with a bird trainer, who we don't know what he has, but he has a Moltres. That is one impressive bird. We are definitely not keeping Cyndia in. And I'm not sure if Cyndia is gonna end up leveling due to Kai taking out this Moltres, who we switched to. But Kai drizzles his rain, and we get Wing Attack, which really does nothing, and we Surf Dead, I would think. I mean, it is Moltres. Let's see. Yeah! That bird is fried. Alright, up next is... wait for it. Raichu! So we're definitely switching Kai out. To Gabe! Our ground type, because it has ground type attacks, which are super effective to Raichu. Did you see the amount of Pokemon this guy has? There's gonna be some fighting. But not quite, because we're almost double leveled what this guy is. Not quite. Almost 5 levels ahead. And it's super effective, and the Raichu is gone. Rain continues to fall, which doesn't really hurt or hinder my team at any point. It actually is really nice to Ryan and Kai. Once Ryan learns Thunder, he will learn Thunder at some point. Unless he already did. I did not check their attacks in the beginning of this for some reason. But we're gonna, ice this Sneasel with a Fire Breath, and because of the rain, it does not KO. And Who knew this AI was smart? He sent a fire type out to fight our fire type, who has Rock Smash, and takes it down to about the same health that did for Sneasel. So we just continue to Rock Smash it after we get attacked quickly. And Vulpix is down. So that's 2 fire types this guy has. And of course, even though we don't really need him or want him to, Cell gains a level. But for some reason we keep Cell in. Or not, okay. I guess we didn't get the choice to switch first? Yeah, but we got a little grass slug snake thing. And we're gonna try to knock it out with some absorbs from Cyndia, but first we're gonna leech seed it. And it's gonna glare and paralyze us. That's great. He's actually 1 level lower than us, so we'll see how this goes. Of course, it's been so long, I forget. But we got some health back that we didn't need yet. That drains a little bit. Is he getting ready to roll out? Because that's what Defense Curl sets up for. Defense Curl doubles the damage of rollout as you know, get it going. What? I don't even... Okay, the Quick Claw, and we're Poison Stinging it. Why did we do that? I think, at this point, I think that Dunsparce is a ground type, but in reality it's probably just a normal type. So, I mean, it's not hurting Cyndia, it's paralyzed, but I guess we're gonna switch to Glenn now to finish it off. Cyndia got down to half health, and the Leech Seed is still up, and there's a rollout. Yup. Alright, so this is gonna maybe suck. It's gonna suck for the Dunsparce as his life gets sucked out. And we're gonna do a Magical Leaf because that's a grass type move, and I still think this is ground type for some reason. Which, it doesn't really do anything. And that almost kills Glenn. Hooray. So we're gonna probably switch now, after we get a smidge of health back from Leech Seed. Let's see. What do we do? Who do we go to? We go to Ryan. To bite it? Weird choice again, because Rollout is super effective against electric types. I think. Or is it just ground? I don't know. But it gets seeded, Ryan gets healed up a bit, and we win. Points, XP all around. Oh! But we still have to take out the Sneasel. Which shouldn't be too much of an issue. We have Thundershock, Bite, Quick Attack, and Roar at this point. We use a Quick Attack. And kill it. Nice. Alright, Ryan grows to level 22. That's awesome. And Birdkeeper is defeated, and we get some change. Mom calls again, because there's an item there. We'll get those later at the end of the episode. So now, we heal our pokes up, because we got a paralyzed porcupine of a grass type. And Glenn's taking a beating. Everyone's really taking a beating, but Glenn and Cyndia are the only ones that really needed the boost. So we're going through our items to look for what? I don't know. I think we're looking for a Paralyze Heal, which the Cherry Berry does the trick. And we move on. Up the ladder. There's the doorway we were looking for. But first we gotta fight this gentleman. Hey you, I traveled the world to train my Pokemon. Now, I wish to battle you. Alright, let's go. And first up, This gentleman has 2 Pokemon, starting with a Zangoose. He is level 18, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna stick with Cynthia and immediately probably switch after we land this Leech Seed. We get a little health back, and let's see what we do. Yep, we switch into Gabe, of course, because he's a heavy hitter. Let's see what attack we use. It's probably going to be Dragon Rage, to be honest. We get a little health back from that quick attack we took. And, that's scary. He's sword dancing. And he has Slash. Do we take him out with this Dragon Rage? Yes. No. But we do take his life with the Leech Seed. Hogs to Leech Seed. Alright, Cynthia finally grows to level 21 and wants to learn Pin Missile. I don't think I have her learn Pin Missile unless I get rid of Growth. I'm thinking about it. Yep, no, we don't. We don't. It's a terrible move. It's low damage and just does, like, for, like, 5 turns max or something. I think it's like 10 damage for 5 turns max. But, you know, it could miss. Alright, so now we're fighting a Smoochum who's just confusing Gabe to no end. But we hit it with a Sandstorm, which knocks it out, so yeah, we did okay. We didn't get confused. And we get a good chunk of change again. Mom's calling again. I swear, Mom calls like a bajillion times this episode. We drop down into the door-like window because I know that there is an item out back here. And it ends up being a shiny stone. But unfortunately, that is the wrong stone to evolve Curlia into the correct form of either Gardevoir or Gallade. I believe Glenn, as his name suggests, is a male, so we do want to evolve him into a Gallade, which actually requires the Dawn Stone, not this shiny stone. And you see as we look around for a Dawn Stone, which we do not have. So, I'm not exactly sure what the shiny stone evolves. I think it's like Pokemon like Chinchou. No, not Chinchou. The little fluffy gray cleaning chinchilla Pokemon. Anyway, as I'm rambling, I closed my eyes and now we're in a fight with Sailor Kent here, who has 2 Mon on him. Again, the exact opposite of Water type, which we are not going to battle with Cynthia. Who do we switch to? Of course it's Gabe, because Gabe has the ground type attack that will knock this thing unconscious. If we don't get confused. Let's see, can Gabe get through the confusion? Oh, that's a scary move. That brings us down to a lot of health. And we hurt ourselves. Okay, so we're probably gonna switch Gabe. Which we do. We think about it for a little bit and decide to go to Sal because Sal is a fire type that can easily take out a steel type. So, unfortunately, our highest level other Dragon Boy comes out, takes a Sonic Boom to the chest with 36 damage left, sorry. Reading tiny font. And of course it's super effective with that fire attack, and Magneton faints. And we got a Drifblim. And do we switch Pokemon here? Yeah, he's a flying type. We're gonna get Ryan some levels. Or at least some XP. Doesn't look like he's getting a level anytime soon. And it is the evolved form. So, we Thundershock it, and hopefully it doesn't have Aftermath. But we don't kill it yet, and it used Gust. which does absolutely bupkis. What do? Well, we just Thundershock it again, and hopefully it dies this time, and hopefully it doesn't hurt us in the process. No aftermath. Ryan gets a good amount of XP. We get a good chunk of change. And we want that item over there. It could be anything. Peckaberry. Alright. I forgot to mention, if you didn't remember from previous episodes, everything in this is randomized. The Pokemon, the items, that was probably supposed to be a Great Ball or a potion of some kind, but no, it's a healing berry. So, we're going to heal some of our Mon, it looks like. Yeah, Gabe takes a beating, Sal took a beating, and Cyndia took a beating. But apparently we're only healing Gabe? Alrighty, well, on to another bird trainer. Let's see if he has actual birds. I think only one person in this whole tower has had the type that their trainer type has suggested. But hey, here's a Trico, which we're gonna switch into Sal, of course, because fire beats grass. And with 36 HP to his name, and his defense lowered, we burn that baby to the ground. Yeah, we do. With critical hit and a super effective attack, Trico faints. A little bit of XP, just a smidgen. We're up against a Geodude next, so we're gonna go into Cyndia to take care of it. And hopefully her absorbing will do her justice, because she is about half health, 25 out of 55. Let's see, Nope, I go straight for the absorb. I don't leech seed, I don't mess around, because this guy could explode. And that's a good, almost our full HP, about 4 or 5 HP lower than max. I can't tell if that's a 5 or a 6 on the 40 something. And a Probopass. So this is a rock electric. Since it's rock, I guess we're keeping Cyndia in and getting the rest of our health back. Let's see how good this gets. And it does nothing. And it iron defenses. Alright, so what do? What's our move? Do we go into Kai? Do we go into Gabe? Do we go into Sal for that rock smash? We go into Gabe. And what is Gabe gonna do? Well, he's gonna level up. After he takes a magnet bomb, which really doesn't do much. I accidentally go into the items, and we're gonna Dragon Rage it, see what that does. Lower its health a lot. Puts it in the red. He tackles us. We're at 31 HP. Alright. What's our next move? We Sand Tome it, which I think is super effective because he is... Yeah, he's electric, so that's gonna be super effective. Boogie Woogie. And we get XP galore for at least 2 of our Mon, and Gabe is actually ready to evolve. Again, luckily, we know what the B button is. And we want Gabe to learn something besides what he knows. I believe he has some good moves coming up. I forget exactly what they are right now. And of course, Mom calls again because we ignore her. We've ignored her this whole climb. Yeah, that's just a window there, buddy. Up the ladder you go, and to defeat another sailor. Boy, this is getting old, huh? There's like only 3 types of trainers here. Gentlemen, sailors, and bird keepers. And none of them have the Pokemon that their trainer class usually has. Alright, now we're healing Sal. Are we also healing Gabe again? Yeah, we're healing Gabe again. Alright, cool. Because we don't know how many Pokemon this guy has. The last one had quite a few. 3 or 4, I think? Maybe 3? Moltres, the Sneasel, and something else. Maybe something else. Anyway, That'll start with this sailor who has, let's see, a Caterpie. How quaint. I don't think we're going to end up switching, even though Caterpie is a bug type and super effective against us psychic types, but that doesn't really matter. I don't think Caterpie can really hurt us much at level 20 anyway, and it's already dead. Alright, and that's the only Pokemon he had. Good job. Good job, Bug Trainer, who's dressed up as a sailor. Maybe he's a sailing bug catcher. We don't know. Alright, there's another mystery item up there we want to defeat this guy to get. And he sends out a Coughing, who is poison type. He also could explode. He also has Levitate, but we're going to confuse the hell out of it. And it's gone. Great. Love the one-hit KOs. Even if they're not, oh, look! Another poison type. But it's also bug type. And it might actually have something like Bug Bite or something. But we do not kill it. Oh, see? Bug type move. Leech Life. Let's see. This is the pretty good damage. But I think we stick it out, go for another confusion, and it's dead now. Alright, that poison type too. 2 hits to kill. Good fight. And then we got the big guns. This guy has a Registeel, which we immediately send in our strongest Pokemon, Sal. Or we switch to Gabe, because Gabe has Dragon Rage and can chip away at it real quick, even though we ignore the fact that Sal also has Dragon Rage, but I think we'd switch to Gabe solely because Gabe is lower leveled than Sal at this point, but he is not too far behind, and we swiftly defeat Registeel without it doing anything to us with 2 moves. We're a fast little sand dragon. Sandsart dragon. And there's Mom again. She still wants to talk to us about that one item that she's sending out to us. And as you saw, we had picked up the Draco plate, and we've reached the top. Now we can talk to Jasmine. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but suddenly it got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cinnawood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi alone. I'll unlock this door for you so you can quickly get out of here. Thanks. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Well, that's what we're gonna do, and we're stupidly gonna go climb down the ladder because our controls are just... Anyway, here's another mystery item. What is it? A Walk-On Berry. Do we... Now, we know that it does absolutely nothing. And, I guess we're just climbing down the ladder instead of taking the elevator? I think because we missed some trainers. But I don't think that matters, because we come out unscathed at the bottom anyway. And I am quite confused about that. So, we're just gonna... This is not the bottom. Joy of joys. Looks like we have to take the elevator anyway. So, with a little confusion at the door, back up we go. 3 ladders later. Or 4. Was it 3 or 4? I'm not even sure. Alright. So, we run around and go to the elevator that drops us to the bottom floor. If our controls... We have the running shoes on, guys. It's tricky. I think that's half the reason why we end up either going up or down ladders accidentally. But we're not accidentally going down this elevator. So we're finally out. And I believe we want to go check which trainers we missed. So I think that's why we're going back up. So, up the ladders we go. 1, 2. I believe this is the person we missed. So, and an item. So we're gonna fight her. And apparently she wanted to beat Jasmine or something. She has a Seadra. Cool beans. We have Orion. Will we be using Orion? Yes, we will. Alright. Time for some thunder. And some pressure. So the bubble beam just lost like 5 power points. And Ryan's HP is looking a little scary. But we managed to go 1 hit, kill the Seadra, get some XP, defeat the lass, and march over to the mystery item, which ends up being Woodhammer, which is a move I believe Cynthia will learn later in life when she evolves. So now, I believe that's the only trainer we missed, so we go back down the ladders, and let's see what we do next. We sit at the bottom of the ladder and contemplate our life. Okay. So I ended up just cutting out a big chunk of waiting time, and back down to the main floor of the lighthouse, and out we go. So now that we're back in town, what do? We are going to check. Looks like we're gonna go heal them on. Yep, we're gonna go heal the Pokemon. And after this, I believe we go see what Mom's been bothering us about this whole time. And unfortunately, I have pre-watched this, and I believe, even though she's called us a bajillion times, it's only for 1 item. I believe that 1 item is, what, a super potion? But first, we see if anybody in here wants to give us. This is a restaurant. Or give us anything. This is a restaurant. And I guess I'm doing voices for these dudes. That guy didn't give us anything. This guy's choking. That's great. This guy may not give us anything. May just give us advice. Oh, he tells us where the strength guy is, where we can get strength or something. I don't know, I didn't exactly read it, I just skimmed it. Alright, now what do we do? Where are we going? We gonna go fight more sailors, or what are we doing? Oh, we're checking to see if more townsfolk want to give us stuff. Whenever I get in trouble, Daddy does something. Along the way to Sinwood, there's... talking about the Seafoam Islands. Alright. And this guy looks like a fisherman. But he's a trader. As in, he wants to trade Krabby for Voltorb. Which, we will gladly catch a Krabby if we run into one. And trade him that Voltorb. Or trade the Krabby for the Voltorb. Because the Voltorb could actually be anything, I believe. And now, we are finally at the mart. Never mind the OBS studio thing. And, we want to find out what this guy has in store for us. Good day. Rando, isn't it? Shut up, OBS. Caspi Berry. Awesome. Well, it wasn't a super potion, and I don't think this Caspi Berry does anything. Weakens the foe's super effective ghost type attacks. Alrighty, and this Wacom Berry weakens the foe's super effective electric type attacks. I guess we hang on to those for now. And then we, go to the sea in preparation for our big ocean voyage to Sinwood. So, I think we're actually checking for hidden treasure along the beach. And, this is where we're gonna end it for today. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the bell. Do all the things. And I'll catch you later in the next episode of Random Souls. This has been DawnHawkDown. She's signing out. Bye-bye.